everybody, it's Q here. Welcome to my channel if you found it. I did a quick little short of the 4 rings, I'll call it. Karma came out with indicating justice here and on our divine finger, and we're seeking balance or to correct injustices of people displaying falsehoods versus their truths. And there's no duality to it. They're one and the same. It's the absence or the presence is what we're noticing. And as we move to our commitment ring, our ring finger, the 6 jewels of reciprocity, that equal give and take, abundance to the lack. Again, no duality there. There's also turning what would be coins or lotus or jewels in this manner into water or double varjas. I'll learn how to pronounce that for sure. I like this Buddha deck. It was sitting there for a while and I just couldn't resonate with it for a moment, and then I picked it up and it's beautiful and perfect. It revealed a wolf in sheep's clothing to me as they stood before me. They shouldn't have ignored. But I wanted to clarify more on this because it was a powerful short and I wanted to express more, because as I'm trying to show the 4 cards on the bottom of the deck, 2 jewels come out, and it's usually juggling or indecision or like that 2 of Pentacles juggling dude. But what I see here in this card is juggling between light and dark, which goes hand in hand with justice there. And it's becoming harmonious. Also read with the 6 of jewels here, that harmony between light and dark and their expressions. And coupled with it that came jumping out was the world, the white Tara. As she stands in her mudra and her eye stands at the world, one holding the lotus and one empty, smiling, exposed, and riding on the divine, balancing and harmonizing all the energies of earth and air and fire and water, and expressing them in their devotion and sacrifice towards what is worthy of that. The what is actually important, what is actually valuable. Not coins or jewels, but cups, water, double varjas. I want to know how to pronounce that. These beautiful swords. And that's what goes on the right ring finger. The sacrifice to the divine for this 3D physical world is not where it's at. It's in the spirit, the field. This 3D world just expresses what we are. And I want to light the way, diving into the deepest dark and shining the brightest light. I'll do an antag video that why this is speaking so hard to me here in just a little bit. But I had a very interesting experience this weekend that kind of just reflects well on this card. Because as what we fear is that fairy tale land ultimate wish, that rainbows and flowers and dancing around the maypole, the 10 of cups as we always see it, becoming tangible. The fear of being happy. Because I feel like most people, once they get happy, it's always like struck down from them usually. And that's why we feel like it's coming from the outside world and not radiating out from us. And while we like know about that, we've heard about that, it's experience usually just, we feel like happiness comes from the outside world. and then fills us up, fills our cup. And as we know about, happiness does come from within, and we radiate it out, and it fills others. And that's what we fear doing. I fear radiating out my light, due to every time I do, they and all greedily drink it up, and it scares them all. It scares them to be real. The fear of not surviving by virtue of being real. So they close up their light so they don't share it, because all people want to do is take it. Fuck that. You are infinite energy and infinite light. Share it. If that's their choice to take and hoard and be a miser about it, then that's theirs. I have plenty to give, but I will not be walked on. I will not have my boundaries crossed. For my boundaries are set by the divine, and justice will always unfold. I have no fear of loss of life, because this isn't life. Life is just as like that light, infinite and endless. So fear not. Pour out that 10 cups worth of light everywhere to fall in love with everybody and sacrifice all fears to God. Perform the miracles of reciprocity and sharing in the divine. And that will shine justice in everything. And even just for a moment, an individual, a soul, a little iron filing, sees something different. That fourth cup. 4 cups here for Vajras. Vajras? I want to know how to pronounce it. I'll look it up here shortly. Turn your head towards the divine and grab the cup of the carpenter. Because it's coming in quickly. Lotuses in this is representative of fire energy, as we know as wands. And interestingly, 8 wands is always communication coming in swiftly, but in this it's the pruning back. And although it may look destructive, the slicing and cutting off the growth, but we prune back so we can put more energy in growing strong in our stability of our trunk, our roots. And that allows us to grow better fruit and more bountiful fruit and more quantity and better quality, because we're not trying to stretch ourselves too thin. It's interesting, this expression of 8 wands. But I like fire being expressed as lotuses in this deck. And that's what made me actually fall in love with it. Something completely different, yet the same. So prune back that sacrifice. Sacrifice the extra and focus on what is actually important, the divine. Because it leads to the ace of lotuses, that ace of passion. And that spark, that sun in your face as you smile, as you feel alive again and have a new passion for the world. And it's not this dark, scary place anymore. It's just full of light, because it's what you radiate out. I'm going to deem this as what fear. If it's feared, do it. Because all fear is illusion. Take that, serpent. I love it. We'll place this here as the 2 of Cups comes out, the double Vrajas. 2 fish going in the same direction. Because that's love. Love in a in a partnership or a relationship, friend, family, even lovers, is grasping each other's hand and bravely walking forward. It's not forcing one to go one way or give me this and give me... No, it's take each other's hand and walk the path of this experience. And I love that that's my end card here. Go forward no matter what, for all illusions are just fear. And fear has no reality. Love is reality. Anything painted over it, those are just illusions to get in your way of that light of happiness. So don't fear it. Take what resonates, toss the rest. You're an adult. You can manage yourself. You know what resonates to you and what you needed to hear. Don't fear anything if it triggers you. If it triggers you, look upon it closely, because nothing should have power over you except for the light. And the light only brings warmth and happiness, because you are it. Gloria and Excelsius Deo. If you can hang with me, you can hang with me. Yeah, I like this. But I wanted to follow up on that short. Very interesting weekend. I've been quite pensive. So, wield your happiness and shine it out for others. And if you only take their hand for a moment is forever. Because there's only now, right now. Don't live in the past. Don't project yourself in the future. And even the now is kind of not even a properness. There's only this unfolding of the instant by instant by instant. Nothing caused anything to unfold. It just is, under the right conditions, able to blossom. That lotus. 12/22. All right, let's leave it there. Yep. Take what resonates, toss the rest. And if you find yourself in a dark space, Q's got you.